Hello and welcome to the Cubanas TV, a news channel that keeps you updated on everything going around in the country. Listen to the news headlines for today. Tinubu's 17 trillion Lagos Calabar coastal highway killing the living, making dead homeless in Ibeju, Lekki. My people, the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, wants to spend 17 trillion on Lagos Calabar coastal highway, and as a result, this is killing the living and making the dead homeless. Let's listen to the news in full. Risikat Omoluyi, 67, a resident of Mákïng in the Ibeju Lekki area of Lagos State, was living peacefully in her first son's home until about 3 months ago. To her, the building, which belongs to Shino, her first son, was her sanctuary after working all her life raising her children and empowering them to be responsible adults. But Omoluyi's life trajectory would be permanently altered. Government officials went to her community and marked some buildings for demolition, including Shino's building. And that was the beginning of our end. Accepting the finality of the demolition order to pave way for the Lagos Calabar coastal road. Omoluyi, according to her son, said this will not happen in my lifetime. Even before the commencement of the demolition in this community, Shino's mother had died. She died on the 3rd day the buildings were marked for demolition. FIG learned that another person also died in Mákïng because of the order. I have been mourning many things since my 2-room self-contained and 1-room self-contained buildings were marked for demolition. I have been mourning the sudden death of my mother, the imminent loss of my buildings, and the fear of where and how to forge ahead when they finally bulldoze this building, which are all I have in my life, Shino told FIG. Why Shino's building has not been bulldozed? Many houses have been demolished in Mákïng, Ibeju, and Musayo communities. On February 3, Fatai Moshood Ekundayo, a medical doctor and founder of the Musfat Combination Health Center in Ibeju, was caught by surprise and shock when government officials arrived with a bulldozer to demolish his health facility. With a bulldozer, some patients were still on admission in the hospital. According to Ekundayo, the meters of the land initially marked didn't affect his hospital. Therefore, he had no reason to panic or make preparations to locate. But on the day the government personnel wanted to commence operation, they insisted they had to go beyond the marked area. These would then claim a part of the medical house. They came and said they would extend beyond pegged points. I began battling for words to appeal to them to stay within the marked area, but that fell on deaf ears. We told them patients were inside. They said we should discharge them immediately so they could do their work. Ekundayo told FIG on May 15th. Some patients were abruptly discharged, while others were moved to a temporary location for them to continue receiving attention. But this came at a cost that the doctor and his team never prepared for. After the frantic effort to make the officials stick to the initial metrics of landmarks fell through, Ekundayo took it upon himself to engage some people to carefully demolish the affected part rather than leave it to the whims of the officials. Such are the stories of grief and panic residents and families whose properties are typically low-income agrarian communities have been subjected to the ongoing construction of 15 trillion coastal superhighway being built by the federal government, awarded to High-Tech Construction Company Limited, owned by Gilbert Chagori. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu long early the 700-kilometer road will run through 9 states, including Lagos, Ondo, Ogun, Bayelsa, Delta, Port Harcourt, Cross River, and Akwa Ibom. While many residents of Ibeju and Mákïng communities have lost their homes, there have been troubling uncertainty to whether government will give them any compensation. Not only have the living residents lost their homes and personal effect, the dead ones have also lost their resting homes to the road construction. Many families bury their dead ones in or beside their houses in these communities. My people, this is the news for today. We can see that the federal government wants to demolish the residence area of some people. In my thoughts, the government is spending 17 trillion naira to create a road with the intention to better the country while endangering the lives of the citizens. These people that have lost their home are in great agony as they do not even know where to go from there. It has been recorded that 2 people had died out of the shock of the demolition. This is the news for today. Let me know what you think about this news in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more detailed news.